A company can dominate brand awareness for decades and still lose the AI recommendation layer completely. That's exactly what happened in the 𝐿𝐼 case study, and it reveals why most AI search optimization strategies are measuring the wrong thing. 𝐿𝐼 is one of the most recognizable names in its category. Massive consumer familiarity, massive historical trust, huge branded search demand. But when buyers started asking AI systems for recommendations, comparisons, and alternatives, competitors often became the preferred answer instead. And that should be a wake-up call for a lot of companies right now, because generative engine optimization is changing how buyers discover, evaluate, and choose brands. And visibility alone is no longer enough. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of LLM Authority Index. At LLM Authority Index, we analyze how AI systems actually rank, compare, and recommend companies inside real buyer conversations. And one of the patterns we keep seeing is this. Being mentioned is not the same as being recommended. A lot of companies still approach AI search optimization the same way they approach traditional SEO. The thinking is usually, if we appear more often, we're winning. So brands focus on visibility dashboards, AI share of voice, entity mentions, citation counts, and generic GEO checklists. But AI systems are changing the structure of discovery itself. When someone asks ChatGPT or Gemini for the best medical alert system, the AI isn't behaving like a search engine returning 10 blue links. It's behaving more like a recommendation engine. It's compressing trust, compressing comparison, compressing shortlist formation into a single conversational answer. And that changes the commercial stakes dramatically. This is where most AI search optimization reporting starts breaking down, because broad visibility metrics often blend completely different types of prompts together. A low-intent informational mention gets counted the same way as a high-intent recommendation prompt. But commercially, those moments are not equal. 𝐿𝐼 is a perfect example of this problem. The brand was highly recognizable, but in many recommendation-heavy prompts, AI systems frequently positioned competitors more favorably. Why? Because competitors had stronger citation architecture, better comparison content, more transparent pricing pages, more recent editorial reviews, stronger affiliate ecosystem coverage, more detailed feature comparisons. Meanwhile, 𝐿𝐼 often inherited weaker framing around pricing transparency and outdated positioning, and AI systems absorb those signals when generating recommendations. This is where the case study becomes really important. When users asked high-intent prompts like best medical alert systems, 𝐿𝐼 alternatives, best affordable medical alert service, AI systems frequently surfaced competitors as the preferred recommendation. That means 𝐿𝐼 wasn't just competing for visibility anymore. It was competing for recommendation control. And in many of the moments that actually shaped buyer decisions, competitors captured the advantage. That's the real shift happening with generative engine optimization. The buyer journey is collapsing directly into AI recommendation environments, and whoever owns those recommendation layers increasingly controls the shortlist. So what actually matters now, not just whether AI systems mention your company, but where you rank in high-intent prompts, how competitors are framed against you, whether AI systems trust your pricing and comparison ecosystem, and whether your brand becomes the preferred recommendation during decision stage queries. This is why AI search optimization needs to evolve beyond vanity visibility metrics, because a company can appear constantly and still lose commercially valuable prompts. At LLM Authority Index, one of the things we focus on heavily is high-intent prompt clusters, because those are the prompts closest to actual buying behavior, and those prompts matter far more than broad mention volume. And this extends far beyond 𝐿𝐼. This affects SaaS companies, healthcare brands, law firms, financial products, B2B software, and e-commerce brands. Any industry where buyers increasingly use AI systems to evaluate options before making decisions. The market is still heavily focused on exposure, but AI systems are increasingly shaping preference. And those are not the same thing. That's why generative engine optimization is becoming strategically important, because the companies that understand recommendation positioning early are going to capture disproportionate influence inside AI-driven buyer journeys. The important question is no longer, does AI mention our company? The important question is, when buyers ask AI who they should trust, Are we the company being chosen? Because surface visibility is not market control, and in AI-driven discovery environments, recommendation positioning increasingly determines who captures the revenue. If you want the full breakdown, I'll link the Life Alert case study below. And if you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company in high-intent buyer conversations, that's exactly the kind of analysis we focus on at LLM Authority Index.